An apple a day keeps the doctor away, so they say. So what about a niche fragrance that might well do the same? Well, if you want to find out what that is, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott, this is the Centurion, and today I am bringing you an apple fragrance. I haven't got many apple fragrances. I've got one from Hugo Boss, but I think that's about it. Now, I was sent this by a friend of mine on Instagram called Sue. I will leave a link to her page in the description. She's got a fantastic page and she knows what she's talking about as well. And she said to me that she thinks she's got something that I would really like. So she sent me a decant of it and I fell in love with it. So much so that I had to buy a bottle. So I did buy a bottle. Now it is from Oman Luxury and the fragrance is Oud Aqualaria. Now the name is a little bit deceiving because there's hardly any oud in it to smell of, but put that, to the side. I'll show you the presentation right quick. That's the sleeve. That's the box. Really nice. Just throw that on there, and that is inside where the bottle is. And we'll take the bottle out. Now this bottle is so heavy. It is unbelievable. It is a really nice presentation. Cap is really cheap, but it sits on there firmly and it holds the bottle, so it's fine. Really nice presentation. It's an apple fragrance first and foremost, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So it came out in 2020. The nose behind it is Dominic Ripion. He has done a few for Frederick Malle, I believe, including one called Promise, which this is supposed to be identical to. Now, there's been a lot of talk on the internet saying, oh, this is a rip-off of that one. They're done by the same perfumer, so think of that what you will. The top notes of this are apple, rosemary and pink pepper. Then the mids is damask rose, Bulgarian rose, clove and sage, and then in the base you have oud, patchouli, amber and labdanum. Now on first spray, and I will, if you are going to buy some of this, you need to go so careful on it. It is so strong. But on first spray you get, what I get is two different types of apple. I get a really juicy red apple, really juicy, and then I get a more of a sharper green apple mixed together. And there's also what you feel is maybe like naturals and synthetics playing together here to make what is just one of the best apples I've ever smelled in my life. It stays like that for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, and then you start to slowly get the spice come in. The pink pepper comes in and it just heats it up a little bit, and you've got the clove dancing around in the background, not too much, but just playing a little bit of a supportive role. The oud comes in a little bit later on, but again, it's hardly recognisable. I recognise it as a wood, basically. I've got spray all over it. It just comes out a little bit woody in the base of it as the fragrance goes on. But this is predominantly a gourmand apple fragrance. It is beautiful, an oriental spicy, if you will. The amber comes through later on, which warms it up slightly as well, creams it up as well. So you get a creamy apple almost. But it's not what I would say is a festive type of fragrance, because it's missing the cinnamon that you do get in a lot of fragrances, like you've got in Parfums de Marly Eau Jeanne, for instance. It's not like that. This is more of a fresh apple, fresh gourmandy apple with a little bit of spice. And like I said, it's not a Christmassy type of scent. But I would say, providing you go easy on the trigger, and I mean easy on the trigger, you can wear that all year round, because it's neither one nor the other, depending on how heavy you go on it. Absolutely fantastic fragrance. The performance on it, unbelievable. You spray that one spray in a room in the house, and the whole house will smell of it for hours. And I mean, it will smell of it. It travels right through. It is really strong, but it's pleasant because it's got that sweet apple, so I don't mind that at all. Rather expensive for an air freshener, I know. But yes, that's all I've really got to say about it. It is just a really beautiful fragrance, nice and warming. It's inviting. The apple is mouth-watering, and it is just a really good example of what an apple fragrance should smell like, in my eyes anyway. So, Oman Luxury Oud Aqualaria. If you did like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I shall see you all very soon. Thank you very much.